want to read a book in English, it can be hard to know where to start from. There are millions and millions of books for you to choose from. Which book should you try reading? Why not start with the same books that native speakers are reading? All of this means that bestsellers can teach you a lot. And before you pick a book, though, you should pick a genre. Some examples of genre include horror, mystery, sci-fi, fantasy, etc. You get the point? What kind of books you find more interesting? Before deciding a book, decide a genre for you. In today's video, I'll be telling you 5 thriller or suspense novels. Hope you find them interesting and you'll read them. Thriller and suspense novels usually have a lot of action words and realistic dialogues. So if you're looking for a fun way to learn new words and new phrases, these books are a perfect place for you.
So the first book which I am going to talk about is Leaving Time by Jodi Picoult. This book is about a 13-year-old girl who searches for her mother, who disappeared after a terrible accident. She gets some help from a psychic and a detective. Together they find out that sometimes asking things or questions gets them answers they didn't want to know. This book might be a little difficult since it's not a typical thriller. It's focused more on how people think rather than on their actions. More advanced readers will enjoy this one. The next book is First to Die by James Patterson. This book is about 4 women joining together to catch a killer who's murdering people in terrible ways. This is the first in a series, so if you like this one, you can continue reading about this team of women. Patterson's writing is fairly easy to understand and has tons of great action words to learn. And the third book which I am going to tell you is 3 by Ted Dekker. Imagine that you're driving your car when a phone rings. A person on the line says that you have 3 minutes to confess your sin to the world or your car will explode. What do you do? In this book, Kevin Parson is chased by a killer for something he's not sure he did. Seriously telling, this book is a wonderful book to read. Our fourth book is Mr. Mercedes by Stephen King. This book is the first in a trilogy or a set of 3 books. In it, a retired cop tries to stop a man from killing thousands of people. Will he be able to stop the terrible event in time? Actually, Stephen King is one of the best known authors in the horror genre today. His language is a little more advanced and his characters are very realistic, which makes this a good book for seeing how people talk. Our fifth book is Silent Scream by Angela Marsons. This book is a little more advanced in its writing style, but it should still be readable for high intermediate level learners. This book is about when someone is killing children. Detective Kim Stone is about to find out that they have been killing for a much longer time than anyone realized. But will Stone be able to stop the murderer before they strike again?
There are even more genres that we will discuss in the videos further. Hope you curl up with a good book and a drink and enjoy learning.